I'm about to do your Leo love reading for September 2022, and in this Leo tarot reading, we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Leo, what is going on with you? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Leo love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Leo tarot reading for you. Now, I want to apologize before we get started because I know it has been entirely too long since I've posted a Leo reading for you. I got incredibly sick. I took a little bit of time off because I was working myself to death, and guess I didn't do that soon enough because I had myself run down enough that I ended up getting COVID. And by the time I got done being sick with that crap, then my son ended up getting it. Then by the time I got him better, then I ended up getting it back again. So I was down for a couple of months at least, and I'm just now getting to the spot where I feel halfway okay. So I'm getting back to doing these readings as quickly as I possibly can for you. So I've wasted enough of your time. Let's get on with this Leo love reading today, because today we are going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. I'm going to do that by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you here in September 2022. Then I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Leo, 3 cards for your person. And then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. So let's get started with this Leo love reading today, and let's get one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Leo and their romantic person of interest here in September 2022, please. Okay, let's get 3 cards for you, Leo. What's going on with Leo as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them in September 2022, please. And let's get 2 more for Leo, please. I think I had one flip over in here. Let me double check. Come hither. Where did you go? Maybe not. Felt like something flipped over. Alright, let's get 2 more. What's going on with Leo as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them? There we go. Thank you. Let's get 3 cards for your person, Leo. What's going on with Leo's romantic person of interest as it relates to Leo and the connection between them here in September 2022? Okay. Wow. Right. On the bottom of the deck, got one upside down there. The overall energy of this reading is the King of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy. Sometimes this is Taurus energy. This is a very grounded, stable, abundant energy here. This is someone who is like someone who builds empires, who manages assets and resources in the physical world. A lot of times this would represent a business owner or someone who owns a business, like themselves runs their own thing, is like an independent contractor, or someone who works as like a manager in a business, or someone with some authority in a business. This is one half of the equation that builds the 10 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles work together as equals to build and manage that 10 of Pentacles, that happy, stable, abundant home life that we all want, like the combining together of 2 people or 2 families and all their assets and resources to build that stable, happy, abundant home life we all want. That's most people's goal in the physical world. He's half the equation that builds it. Right under that, we have some Capricorn energy of the 4 of Pentacles. This is an energy of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. Sometimes this can represent financial stability. 2 of Swords right under that. This is Libra energy of a decision needing to be made, only it hasn't been made yet, either because there's not enough information to make the decision, or there's something that hasn't been seen yet, or there's someone with blinders on and they're refusing to take the blinders off because they don't want to see something, and that is preventing the decision from being made. No matter what, this is about some decision that needs made that hasn't been made, possibly about financial stability here. I've got 2 Pentacles cards. I've got a Pentacle here in the overall, or the shared energy affecting you both. Ooh, it might be a decision related to a love connection. I have the Lovers card right under that 2 of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is a very powerful love connection between 2 people. This is like soulmate level energy. It's the divine feminine, divine masculine energy on the same card. This is a card for me that usually represents 2 people that are probably supposed to be together. 8 of Wands under that, Sagittarius energy. This is the second fastest energy in the deck. This is a rapid forward movement on something, rapid progress on something, rapid back and forth passionate communication. This can also represent like a whole lot of energy coming at somebody all at one time, like being too much to handle, too much to deal with, too much to process all at once. It would be like trying to take a drink of water out of a fire hose. It's just too much. Okay, so we got something serious going on here, possibly related to money and a decision about a love connection, and there's just a lot coming here. Yeah. Right past that 8 of Wands, things escalate and we get to the 9 of Wands, more Sagittarius energy of being walled off and defensive. Now this is also a card of healing. That's the wounded warrior. He's been hurt, so he's built this wall around himself as a way to protect himself because he doesn't want to get hurt. He doesn't want to continue to get hurt. He's trying to protect himself so he can heal, so he can get his energy right and take the next step in his journey. Looks like the next step in the journey is that 10 of Pentacles we alluded to when we brought up this King of Pentacles here. This is, again, that maximum stability, abundance, prosperity, the happy, stable home life, combining together of 2 people or 2 families and all their assets and resources into one. Okay, so we got some kind of a wall in the way. Some kind of a wall in the way. Looks like it's a decision that hasn't been made. Possibly the decision hasn't been made based on not wanting to let go of something, or based strictly around finances and material possessions and stability of that. That looks like it's going to be the gist of what this reading is going to talk to me about, the overall energy. This mutual point of interest is shared energy that's affecting you both. Now, it doesn't always affect you both exactly the same way. Sometimes it's a case of, Leo, you've said or done something and now your person is thinking, feeling, or acting this way. Sometimes it's backwards from that. Sometimes it's legitimately some external factors that are affecting you both. But the mutual point of interest between the 2 of you here in September 2022, Leo, 9 of Pentacles. We got a lot of Pentacles already here, a lot of earth sign energy, a lot of physical reality type stuff. Could be a lot to do with money or resources, but stuff in the physical world. The 9 of Pentacles is a singles energy. It's Virgo energy of with you, without you, or in spite of you. I'm single, abundant, and prosperous in my own right. I don't need someone to physically take care of me. I don't need someone to financially take care of me. I can do that on my own. Now, this card doesn't mean that both of you want to be single. It just means that you are single right now. So tell me more about this, please. Why is the 9 of Pentacles the mutual point of interest between Leo and their romantic person of interest here in September 2022? Okay. On the bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. This is Scorpio energy of options and choices, but confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of different cups here, a lot of different stuff in these cups. There's a lot of different ways this situation could play itself out, and neither one of you are wanting to make a mistake and pick the wrong cup here, but there's confusion about the options and choices, possibly clouded judgment, possibly an inability to see or feel exactly what the right move to make is here, and not wanting to make a mistake. Again, I'm feeling it's related to financial stuff or material, physical, tangible things. I've got the Page of Pentacles right under that. Pages are messengers, so this would be news and messages and communications about some physical, tangible matter here. Like, that's the Ace of Pentacles there, the seed that has the ability to grow into that 10 of Pentacles that we've talked about a couple of times already. We got the 9 of Pentacles here. We're missing that extra pentacle to be combined together here. A lot of times for me, this card will represent planning for the future and confusion about the options as it relates to planning for the future, as it relates to being single. Got the 6 of Cups right under that. This is Scorpio energy again. This is the card of the past. It's thinking about the past and reminiscing about the past and thinking about the good old days and the way things used to be between us. It can represent someone from the past making a comeback. We are in Mercury retrograde right now. Since I've been back, every single reading I've done, with the exception of one, has had this 6 of Cups in it. Something from the past trying to come back around here. I'll be damned, there's that 2 of Swords again. Libra energy of a decision needing to be made, only it's not being made. Either because there's not enough information, someone doesn't see something, someone doesn't want to see something. Again, related to the 4 of Pentacles. We've already seen that card in this other deck. In the overall energy, I got the 4 of Pentacles and then the 2 of Swords and then the Lovers. And then here, I got the 2 of Swords and then the 4 of Pentacles. So they're same cards, just in the opposite order. Let's see what we got going on here. Now to clarify this 9 of Pentacles here, the singles energy, I have the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. 2 pages in a row. The pages are the least developed of the court cards. They're the new beginnings, messages about new beginnings, things of that nature. I've got 2 new beginnings here, and I've got an ace here. So 3 new beginnings right back to back. Pow. In terms of like related to being single here. Being stable on your own, prosperous on your own. This is the card that comes after the 8 of Pentacles, which is about putting in work on something. This is about reaping the rewards of the work that's been put in. We're about being single. This Page of Swords, news, messages, communications. It's also an energy of someone who's trying to learn something, trying to figure something out as it relates to being single, as it relates to these options, as it relates to communicating about some physical, tangible opportunity. Central to this shared energy, we have the Page of Cups. Again, more news, messages, and communications, this time about love and emotions. This is the expressing of feelings, romantic offers, romantic gestures, flirtatious behavior. This is again the beginning stages of some love offer or some advancement on love. Being at the stage right prior to actually moving forward with it. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It can represent a new idea. This can represent the sword you would use to make a decision with. The word decision, the Latin word that word comes from, literally means to cut off, like to cut off other options to where you're left with only one option. That's how a decision gets made. Sometimes this can represent the sword you would use to sever a relationship, like to cut something off and end up being single. Not 100% sure what this is telling me yet, which is not uncommon at this stage in the reading. I typically don't fully understand what this shared energy is telling me until I've had a chance to go through your energy. I'll come back to it again when I do that. That way I can see how this applies to you. I'll come back to it again as I go through your person's energy so I can see how it applies to them. But that's the mutual point of interest that's affecting both of you here in September 2022, Leo. Your energy in this connection is Death, the King of Cups, and the Chariot. Death is the Scorpio Major Arcana card. I feel like I've said Scorpio quite a bit already. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. I've got quite a bit of Earth sign energy in here. You could be dealing with an Earth sign. I got Libra, I got Gemini, I got Sagittarius a couple times, more Virgo. You could be dealing with any sign. This is a general collective reading, so it's going to be almost impossible for me to pin down exactly who you are dealing with specifically, because I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of a large group of Leo people here. But this Scorpio card I'm going to call out all the signs as they stick out to me, just in case they mean anything to you. But this is Scorpio energy, death. This is an ending to something. This is some sort of a painful transformation process, a painful transformation period. It's about something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. If you think about when a caterpillar goes into a cocoon, it is not having a party in that cocoon. It's not fun and games for the caterpillar. In fact, when it comes out of the cocoon, it's gone through this painful metamorphosis, and when it comes out, it's not even a caterpillar anymore. It is a beautiful butterfly instead. So a lot of times when I see this, especially as the first card in a love reading, this is going to tell me about some ending taking place where something dies, or it's going to tell me about some painful transformation period where it sucks going through it, but when you come out the other side of it, you end up better off than you were beforehand. So let's clarify this death card, please. Why is death here for Leo in September 2022? Why is death here for Leo September 2022? Let's get one more to clarify death for Leo, please. Let's get one more. One more, I said. One, not three. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, I'm not 100% sure what order those came out, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. Bottom of the deck, there's that Page of Pentacles again. News and messages and communications about some practical, tangible, real-world opportunity presenting itself. Again, planning for the future. So we've got some sort of a painful transformation process related to planning for the future or communicating about that. There's the Six of Cups again, Scorpio energy of the past, thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past. It could be some sort of painful transformation process related to this opportunity and communicating about it based on something that happened to you in the past. Temperance is right under that, the Sagittarius major arcana card. This is a card of patience. It's about not being in a hurry, not being in a rush. It's about like trying to blend two things together, but doing it little bits at a time, not dumping the whole bucket of each thing together all at once. It's doing it little bits at a time and being willing to take a step back and look at the big picture of what's going on here before you come back in to make some fine-tuning type adjustments here. This can also be a card of reconciliation. You can see she's got two separate cups and blending it back together into the infinity symbol here. In a standard tarot deck like this one, there would be an angel on the card recombining two cups of love back together. So this can definitely be reconciliation energy. We could have had some sort of a problem between the two of you that ended in you guys being single, and now we've got some new idea here, communication going on, expressing of emotions and feelings, potential apology, talking about some painful transformation process here. Now to clarify death, I was trying to get 3 cards, I got 5. King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 3 of Swords, King of Cups, 10 of Swords. I got 2 kings here, got 2 swords here. Not what I'm wanting to see in a love reading. I also got 2 swords in the shared energy affecting you both. Swords typically aren't such a great sign in a love reading. This King of Pentacles is the same King of Pentacles we see as the overall energy of the reading. Someone who builds empires, someone who runs or owns or manages a business, has some authority in a business. This is someone who usually has their financial assets and resources in order. Potentially some painful transformation around your finances, Leo, or around your person's finances, depending on how that works. Again, half of the equation that builds that 10 of Pentacles. We're missing the Queen of Pentacles so far. Page of Wands is next. This is news and messages and communications about passion and desire. Passionate communications. This is also the minor arcana version of the Fool card. The Fool is about going, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to jump off the cliff and I'll worry about how to grow wings while I'm on my way down. I'll figure this out as I move along. This is a much more toned down version of the Fool. This is more about having the willingness to take the first step on something. I'm not going to just go crazy and throw caution to the wind and jump. I'm willing to dip my toes in the water. I'm willing to take that first step on something that I have passion and desire for. But then I've got this Three of Swords here. This is Libra energy of heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third energy. Now that third energy is not always a romantic third party, although it definitely can be. That third energy can be anything that we humans pour enough of ourselves into is going to create its own energy. So my business creates an energy in my life that affects the people that are closest to me. It affects me, affects my son, affects my fiance. This can represent, your work, your career. It could represent going to school. It could represent nosy friends or family members or anyone outside of your connection that's sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. Hell, this could be watching too much television, eating too many Cheetos. I mean, it could be any number of things. An addiction. If you're asking the question, well, could that third energy be fill in the blank? If you're asking that question, yes, that could be the third energy. It could be any number of things causing some sort of a painful transformation here. It could be that we've got some transformation going on financially, and then there's still a willingness to go the first step on this, but there's still some third energy in the way that's causing some sort of a heartbreaking situation. I have the King of Cups next, which is either Pisces or Scorpio energy. This is a decision-making energy. It's someone who uses their emotions and their intuition when they make their decision. This is also someone who, no matter how rough and choppy the waters get around them, they're going to maintain their cool, calm, collected composure. This isn't the person who wears their heart on their sleeve. They don't publicly broadcast how they feel about whatever's going on in their life. You could be sitting right next to this person on the couch, and they could be in complete emotional turmoil. They could be completely heartbroken, and you would never even know because they don't express it. Likewise, this could be someone who is full of love and emotions for you, madly in love with you, and also doesn't express that. Definitely, though, whether they say it or not, there is a lot of love and emotions here. But then we've got the Ten of Swords. This is Gemini energy of a swift, painful ending to something. This is sometimes an ending you don't see coming. Sometimes it's an ending in betrayal. It's the swords in the back. No matter how you slice this, this is an ending to something. I'm not 100% sure if I got these last three cards in the right order because they kind of just puked themselves out all at once. This isn't making 100% sense to me here. Just some sort of a painful transformation. I'm guessing financially here. I've got 3 Pentacles right here. And the King of Pentacles also, the overall energy, 4 of Pentacles, financial stability right under that, and some decision that isn't being made about this love connection possibly moving forward. And that's the wall that's in the way of getting to this 10 of Pentacles that you want. That's what it's looking like so far. Now, the second card that's central to your energy here in September 2022, Leo, is the King of Cups again. So we've already seen that card twice. We've already seen this King of Pentacles card twice. Definitely important pieces to the puzzle here. This King of Cups, again, is either Scorpio or Pisces energy. I feel like I've said Scorpio quite a bit here. You could be dealing with the Scorpio or someone with Scorpio prominently in their chart. Be dealing with Virgo or someone with Virgo in their chart. King of Cups, again, is a decision maker that's in touch with their emotions and their intuition. Someone who has a lot of love and emotions. This tells me there is a lot of love in this connection here. Just might not be getting outwardly expressed, or may not have been at some point here. Because I do see central to the shared energy affecting you both, Page of Cups, expressing of emotions, but also an energy of being single. Tell me about this King of Cups. Why is that here for Leo, please? Why is the King of Cups? Thank you. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. This is Aries Major Arcana card. This is a master manifester kind of an energy. This is someone who has all the tools, abilities, and resources to put together a plan to get what they want, and then to execute that plan to get what they want. At its core, this card is about taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation, potentially putting some boundaries in place, laying the law down, going out and getting what you want. It feels like that is being led by love and not necessarily being expressed, or not being expressed in the right way. Right under that, I have the Seven of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. This is sometimes a card of lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive behavior, sneaking around behind backs, trying to get away with something that they shouldn't be trying to get away with. This is showing up as your energy here, though. So I'm feeling like this is probably like self-preservation, like not wanting to be hurt, or potentially leaving something behind. I've got the King of Cups here in the clarifiers for death, and the Ten of Swords immediately following that, and ending to something for the King of Cups here. It could be that you are the King of Cups in this scenario, and you have to leave something behind. If the King of Cups is representing your person, they're having to leave something behind, and it's requiring them to step up into their full power in order to do that. Oh, and maybe they haven't done that yet, because I have the Hanged Man next. This is Pisces energy of progress being halted, no forward movement happening, things being stuck. Now the Hanged Man is hanging upside down because he's trying to look at things from a different perspective, a different point of view than he would normally look at things from. And he's doing that, trying to figure out how to get this unstuck so it can move forward from here. Okay. To clarify the King of Cups for you, I've got the Moon, the Two of Wands, and the Fool. The Moon is Pisces energy. This is fear, worry, anxiety, a feeling of something being hidden in the dark. A lot of times this will be like some uncertainty, and that uncertainty, not being able to see the full path in front of you, is leading to fear, worry, and anxiety based on that uncertainty. Sometimes this can represent a secret being kept. I did see the Seven of Swords there. Sometimes that Seven of Swords can also just represent that you're stepping into your power, taking full control, and coming up with a new strategy here to try and get this unstuck. Right behind that, though, I have the Eight of Cups, which is Pisces energy of detachment, like emotional detachment, physical detachment, physically walking away from something. It could be that there is something that you need to put to an end, or that your person needs to put to an end so that things can move forward. I do see here in the overall energy there is some decision that needs to be made that hasn't been made, potentially about holding on to something that you don't want to let go of, or that your person doesn't want to let go of, or something financial security related, a decision about that. And some fear, worry, and anxiety about uncertainty possibly related to that as well. And that having things stuck, and there's this need to detach from something. That might be it, because I've got that Two of Wands next, Aries energy of a fork in the road. It's a crossroads. This is a decision point in your life, a decision point in this connection, and it's a decision about which path leads me to the world that I actually want, and which path do I need to leave behind in order to get there. So definitely, and I've got the willingness here right next to it, that Page of Wands, the willingness to take the first steps down a new path. Just some anxiety and fear and worry and uncertainty attached to that, and you're probably not expressing that concern, expressing those feelings, expressing that worry, maybe trying to deal with it all yourself. It's entirely possible that this third energy is that uncertainty, or something that needs detached from, and that's not really being spoken about either. It's just like you're trying to end it on your own, possibly. But the final card to clarify this King of Cups is the Fool. This is the first card of the major arcana, the first card of the tarot deck. We mentioned it when I said that this is the minor arcana version of the Fool card. This is about saying, taking a blind leap of faith. It's about saying, you know what, screw it, I'm going to go for it. I don't need to see what every step is from beginning to end before I take the first step. I don't need to know what the final outcome is going to be. Even though I've got some worry and anxiety, it looks like that was the choice point that you were at. Am I going to do this or not? I can't quite see, and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit, but in order to get to what I want, I'm going to just go for it. I'm going to jump off this cliff. I'm going to figure out how to grow wings on my way down. I'll worry about how to figure this out as I move along here. Yeah, and that is sitting directly next to this Three of Swords again. So that third energy that's causing heartbreak and sadness, it feels like it's related to something being stuck. Final card for you, Leo, in September 2022 is the Chariot. This is the Cancer Major Arcana card. This is a card about, it's the fastest energy in the deck. So this is about using the will to move forward past any problems or challenges or obstacles or roadblocks that are in your way, using sheer will alone to overcome that stuff and move forward very quickly in success and victory. Now, the downside to the Chariot is there are no reins connecting the driver to the beast that pulled this thing. So he uses his will alone to power it, to steer it. If the driver is not fully in alignment, this thing can be every bit as stuck as the Hanged Man. If he's in alignment, it's bullet coming out of a gun fast. If not, this thing can be stuck at a dead standstill, or worse yet, the dark side can pull one way, the light side can pull the other way, and it'll kind of tear itself in half as it tries to move forward. So tell me more about the Chariot, please. Why is the Chariot here for Leo in September 2022? Why is the Chariot here? Okay. What do we have? Nice, nice, nice. Bottom of the deck. You can't make this up. Temperance. This is the Sagittarius Major Arcana card again. Again, it's a card of patience. We're looking at the fastest moving energy in the entire deck. Like, fast and patience. Getting ahead of myself, also the Knight of Pentacles is in this column of cards, clarifying the Chariot. This is about being patient, not being in a hurry, not being in a rush, doing things little bits at a time, making fine-tuning adjustments in order to get past the obstacles and the challenges that you're having here. Page of Pentacles, news and messages and communications about some practical, tangible opportunity here. So being patient while you're either waiting to hear about some practical, tangible opportunity, being patient with the communications about that. Again, this can be planning for the future. You could have future plans that feel like they have been killed, feel like they have been put to an end. That could be the third energy that's causing the heartbreak and sadness here. You've got the willingness to move forward, you got your financial ducks in a row to move forward, and then something outside of the two of you puts an ending to something here, and that causes some uncertainty, causes a decision point. Go for it. Being forced to be patient probably when you don't want to be. Yeah, there's that Six of Cups again, Scorpio energy of the past. Thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, the good old days, the way it used to be. This is a deep emotional connection. This can also be soulmate level energy here. Nine of Swords, Gemini energy of fear, worry, and anxiety. Thinking about something over and over again with all that fear and worry and anxiety behind your thinking, and doing that to the point where it physically stresses you out. Starts to have physical ramifications on you. This reading's not talking about me at all, no. Yeah, Two of Swords, Libra energy, decision needing to be made, but it's not being made. And that is a problem here. That's, yeah, Four of Pentacles, again, holding on to something and not wanting to let go of it, or a decision being made about not wanting to lose finances or financial stability. Tower, probably having fear, worry, and anxiety that if you make this decision, it's going to financially destabilize you. It's going to cause some sort of a Tower moment. Something's going to come crashing down. But there's definitely a desire to move past whatever it is. I'm just not sure if you're 100% in alignment. It doesn't look like you're not. I mean, Temperance on the bottom, that's like balance. That's like evening things out. We're looking at the singles energy here. Is the shared energy affecting you both? That's part of the problem. I get the feeling, Leo, that you don't want to be single. The Chariot can be a card of travel here. Pretty sure I saw the 8 of Wands in this little story. Yeah, I did. The 8 of Wands is also a card of travel. I've got a Knight here, which can be a card of travel. It could be that you're trying to go somewhere or get somewhere that might be some geographic distance between you and your person. Again, I've got the King of Pentacles twice, the King of Cups twice, but no Queens yet. To clarify this Chariot, I have the 8 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles out here, a lot of Earth sign energy, a lot of focus on the physical, tangible assets and resources. Also got the 10 of Cups. The 8 of Pentacles is Virgo energy of work. It's putting in the work, putting in the time, effort, and energy on something to get what you want, or at the very least, being willing to put in the work, time, effort, and energy on something. Again, this card, the 9, is about reaping the rewards of the work that you put in. But directly left of this work that you're putting in, trying to get past things, is still this Moon card, like something being hidden in the dark, almost like there's something that you can't see. You're working to get past something, but something you can't see is like probably preventing you from moving forward. Or you're just having fear, worry, and anxiety related to that moving forward in the work that you're putting in. Yeah, directly left of that is that King of Pentacles, like the person who does the work. I'm wondering if there's a financial problem that's preventing you from moving forward the way that you want to. Some problem in a business or a job or something along those lines. Next, we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest damn moving Knight in the deck. This is very slow forward movement, like molasses, you know, like the tortoise and the hare. This ain't the hare. This is the tortoise. Like slow and steady wins the race, one step at a time, one foot in front of the other, not willing to skip steps. Now, the good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is he's slow, he takes his time, he doesn't get in a hurry and make a bunch of mistakes because he's trying to move too quickly. The bad thing about the Knight of Pentacles, especially when you're trying to move at this warp speed of the Chariot, and you've got this card of patience, this is a card of like forced patience. This is a card of like, I want this to move at that lightning speed, and what I'm getting is this snail's pace here. This is usually a frustrating energy, and when someone is going through this Knight of Pentacles energy, most of the time it's almost impossible to tell the difference between this and the Hanged Man, where it feels like nothing's happening, nothing's moving, everything is stuck and it can't move. But in reality, things are moving. It's just moving so damn slow that from where you sit, you may not be able to tell things are moving. It's sitting right next to the Two of Wands. There's some decision point, some fork in the road about what leads me to the world I want. You've got the willingness to take the steps down that path. You've chosen the path. I think things just, you're ready to go for it. You're ready to do this. You're ready to go at the Chariot pace, but you're getting forced patience. And what it looks like you're trying to move forward and put all this work in to get to is this 10 of Cups. This is Pisces energy. This is the happy fairy tale ending, the happy fairy tale love connection that we all dream of. True love. This is the happy family card. This is most people's goal in terms of love and emotions and relationships. So again, I see the King of Cups out here twice. That tells me there's definitely a lot of love and emotions. I've got, whether it's being expressed or not, I don't know. It feels more like what's not being expressed is the fear and the anxiety and probably the frustration about wanting to do this and can't for some reason. The pain of that. Let me scoot this over just a little bit and get us some more room. That is your energy in this connection for September 2022, Leo. Let's take a look at your person's energy, because they have the Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. This is a swift, painful ending to something. We've already seen that out here as the final clarifier for your Death card. This is an ending to something. This is a painful ending, sometimes an ending your person didn't see coming, hence the swords in the back. Sometimes an ending in betrayal, hence the swords in the back. Now, the good thing about this card is you can see the sky is black, but the darkness is rising. We're getting the dawn of a new day back here. So it's tens are completion. So hopefully this is the ending of some painful thing. Hopefully. Let's see what this is about. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords for Leo's person in September 2022, please. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Bottom of the deck. Seven of Swords. Aquarius energy. Again, this is either lying, cheating, stealing, deceptive behavior that caused an ending that they didn't see coming. But this, I saw this on your side. That would imply that you did something sneaky and deceptive and caused an ending to here. But I don't see that in what this is telling me. So this can represent like a new strategy, like the ending of something, the dawn of a new day happening where there's a new strategy. This could represent self-preservation, not wanting to be hurt, not wanting to go through some painful ending. This can represent leaving something behind. It could be that your person is tired of waiting on this and they're causing an ending and coming up, like leaving something behind, coming up with a new strategy. The Emperor, again, Aries energy of taking control, taking charge of a situation, putting together a plan to get what they want, executing the plan. Or maybe they're saying, hey, it's time to end all of what's been going on here and come up with a new plan and execute that. Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy, card of balance. It's generosity, it's reciprocity. You scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. You take care of me, I'll take care of you. This is a card of equal give and take and balance. Now the downside to this, and I'm only bringing it up because there is that Seven of Swords here, is that this can represent the Merchant giving to two. This is also a Pentacles card. Pentacles are prominent over here on your side. Pentacles are prominent here. This holding on to something like stability-wise, financial stability-wise, and a decision about that's affecting the connection, being able to move forward. That seems to be the wall that's in the way. This can be a card of receiving money or trying to have equal give and take in terms of that. It could be that's what's coming to an end. Your person is taking charge and they're trying to like come up with a new strategy and execute a new strategy to become stable in and of themselves. I'm not 100% sure what that's trying to tell me yet. It's related to the home and the family life. Four of Wands. This is stability of the home and the family, stability of this connection between the two of you. This is about celebrating the thing that you've been trying to manifest actually showing up in the physical reality. It hasn't yet, though. There's the Hanged Man right underneath that, though. This is progress being halted, Pisces energy of things being stuck and not moving forward. I think that's what we're trying to put an ending to here. To clarify this Ten of Swords, I have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Devil. Four of Swords is Libra energy. This is about taking a pause, taking a rest, taking a break. It's a card of healing. It's about choosing to go inside, to do some healing, to do some thinking about something, trying to figure out what to do moving forward from here. Again, it's a four, and fours are about stability. So this could be stabilizing the thoughts. This could be like coming up with new ideas here, trying to figure out new ideas, possibly to become stable themselves, trying to step into that kind of an energy here. Knight of Cups is next. This is Knights are action takers. This is actions toward love and emotions. Romantic offers, romantic gestures, trying to move forward in a love connection, trying to advance a love connection here, trying to figure out how to do that. It's almost feeling like you guys had a plan in place and the plan was being executed, and now we're required to come up with a new plan, a new strategy here because something ended, something didn't work, caused some painful thing to happen. Again, I'm feeling like that's the third energy here, not that there's cheating involved. Final card to clarify the Ten of Swords is the Devil. This is Capricorn's major arcana card. This is usually a heavy toxic energy. It's obsession about something, addiction to something, a feeling of being trapped by something, having something else control you, feeling like you can't escape the control that thing has on you. It's almost like something else is in control of this love connection between the two of you moving forward, and your person's trying like hell to figure out a way around that, a new strategy to deal with that so things can be balanced out, put an end to that. Because I don't think they want to be single either. They're definitely trying to figure something out, coming up with a new idea, possibly trying to sever the control of this external thing that's holding stuff up here. Central to your person's energy in September 2022, Leo, is the Two of Cups. This is Cancer energy of a love connection between two people. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected. But it is a two, and in tarot, twos represent needing to make some sort of a choice about this love connection. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. Why is the Two of Cups here for Leo's person? Hey, you don't say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Really? Oh, you can't make this up. I wish I could make stuff like this up, because I would straight move to Hollywood and write screenplays and I would be loaded rich. Bottom of the deck. Temperance. Sagittarius major arcana card. This is the card of patience. Not being in a hurry in terms of this decision, not being in a hurry in terms of bringing this connection together, being patient, making some fine-tuning adjustments to get things evened out and balanced out the way that it's supposed to be. And that patience and the need for patience, and probably even the word patience, is causing this Nine of Swords Gemini energy of fear, worry, anxiety, being stressed the hell out, tired of being freaking patient. I want this connection. I want to move forward in this connection. I'm tired of being paused. I want that all to come to an end. I'm tired of being single, and I'm trying like hell to figure out a way to combine us together here, and it's stressing me the hell out. News messages, communications about a practical, tangible opportunity, planning for the future. This having to have patience from my plan for the future is stressing me out. Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, the past again. This could be bringing up memories of the past for you, Leo. It could be bringing up memories of the past for your person. It could be that there's just a history here of you guys trying to move this forward, and for some external thing is always getting in the damn way and stopping it. I think that might be what's going on. But to clarify this Two of Cups, we got the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Again, too many swords. I've got two for your person, two more for your person, two in the shared energy, two in your first column of cards. Again, twos are choices, decisions. Libra energy of a decision needing to be made, but it hasn't been made. There's this pause, there's this waiting, there's this just like trying to figure it out. So there's either not enough information to make the decision, or there's just something that you guys can't see yet. The first clarifier for the central energy for your person is possibly not being able to see something and can't make a decision because of it. The first clarifier for your central energy is the moon. Not being able to see the full path in front of you. Fear, worry, and anxiety about the uncertainty. About the decision that hasn't. I'll be damned. The other two that I'm missing here is right here touching the moon. That decision point. So it looks like, Leo, you've made the decision that even though you have fear, worry, and anxiety, you're ready to go for it. But something is still in the way here. Next card to clarify this Two of Cups for your person is the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Again, this is a decision. This is like weighing the options, looking at the pros and cons, going back and forth, like do I or don't I, should I or shouldn't I, should I go left, should I go right? Are we ever, it's a card of balance, but it's about like trying to maintain your balance or regain your balance once your balance has been thrown off. It's like going back and forth about something, kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out energy. Almost like, are we ever going to be able to move forward in this love connection or not? Or is this always going to be stuck? Is it just time to end this or what? But then there's this devil energy of like being bound to something, being so connected to something that you can't escape from it here still. And then we've got the Six of Swords as the final clarifier for the Two of Cups. Aquarius energy of moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving all this rough, choppy bullshit behind, moving away from that, and going forward toward what your person actually wants. At its core, this is about moving away from the Five of Swords, that mentally and psychologically painful situation, leaving that behind and moving forward toward what they actually want. Now there is also, I've got a card about a choice in the love connection, clarified by 2 more twos. So I got 2, 2, 2 here. Choice, choice, choice. The other 2 that I'm missing is over here in the center card for your entire energy. Choice, 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 choice. There's a choice inherently involved in this Six of Swords too. When you're moving away from something painful and leaving it behind, going forward toward what you want, the choice you have is, am I going to carry the burden of that painful thing forward with me when I move forward? Or am I going to learn the lessons and carry those lessons from the painful thing forward with me when I move forward? It's definitely been a painful thing. It's definitely something that you guys have been trapped in, or at least your person has been trapped in here. But it looks like there's either decision or indecision going on, and there's like this need to be patient, and that whole, like, it feels like there's like a lack of control in the decision, like something external is controlling the decision here, and it's requiring tremendous patience, and that's causing tremendous fear, worry, anxiety, and stress. Probably because of this final card, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Progress being halted, no forward movement happening, things being stuck and at a dead standstill. But again, he's hanging upside down because he's trying to look at things from a different perspective than normal. He's trying to figure out how to get this unstuck. And again, the focus of the Hanged Man is looking externally. It's looking at the things or the people outside externally, trying to figure out what the hell's going on with all of that stuff in order to have this stuck. How can I get that stuff adjusted so that this gets unstuck and I can move forward? It's so weird. Your last card, Leo, is the Chariot, the fastest energy in the deck. And I said this is either bullet coming out of a gun fast, but if that driver is not in alignment, it's every bit as stuck as the Hanged Man, and that's their last card here. So definitely there's this something external that needs overcome, that's got things misaligned, that's got things needing to be realigned and rebalanced back out so that it can move forward. Tell me about the Hanged Man for Leo's person, please. Why is the Hanged Man here? Let's get one more on this Hanged Man for Leo's person, please. There we go. That's what we need to see. Nice. Bottom of the deck. 9 of Cups. Pisces energy. Clarifying a Pisces card here. I feel like I've said Pisces a few times now. Scorpio. This is a card of wish fulfillment. It's like your person's wish fulfillment to get unstuck from whatever has got this held up and move forward into this love connection here. This is also a singles energy. The other singles energy in the deck for me is the Nine of Pentacles, and now we've got both of them right here. Again, telling me you guys still aren't together. Something has got this hung up to where you haven't combined and advanced from this Nine of Cups into the Ten of Cups that you want. You haven't combined and advanced from this Nine of Pentacles into this Ten of Pentacles that's right here. It's got a wall in the way of it. It looks like there's a need for something to move forward related to this love connection, and there's some sort of something that's being held on to that hasn't been decided about. That I'm feeling, though, this is like financial stability and some decision related to that either hasn't been made or can't be made because of financial reasons, in order for this love connection to be able to move forward and get past the wall here so that you can be together. Freaking crazy. Now, to clarify this Hanged Man, Five of Pentacles, the Magician, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. So again, Pentacle, 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 Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. There's a lot of financial, physical, tangible, real world material stuff involved in this reading, which is not really typical for my Leo readings here. This is a five. It's a conflict. It's an abandonment. This is about being abandoned. This is about being cast aside, left out in the cold. The other meaning to this card, if this Four of Pentacles is financial stability, this is financial conflict, financial collapse, financial devastation. It could be that there's some financial problem that has this held up here. Some decision that needs to be made that hasn't been made or can't be made because of some financial reason. That could be why there's this pause, this break, this inability to move forward in this connection. That could be the thing external that's controlling all of it. I don't know if it's a case where one or both of you don't have the money to do what you're trying to do, or if there's someone external to you preventing you from it, or I'm not sure. The Magician. This is the Mac Daddy Master Manifester of the Tarot deck. This is someone that has all the tools, all the abilities, all the resources, all the smarts, everything they need to create the world around them to be in alignment with what their will desires. This is about using your thoughts and your actions to shape the world around you, manifesting something. So your person is actively trying to manifest something, probably from a state of being slightly off balance. It looks like what they're trying to manifest ultimately is this moving forward in the connection here. But again, there's this bullshit in the way. Final card to clarify the Hanged Man, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. I've got the King of Pentacles as the overall energy of the reading. I've got the King of Pentacles as your very first clarifier. So we've got the power couple. We've got counterparts here. We've got two cards that are supposed to be together, which represents two people that are probably supposed to be together. We've seen the Lovers here in this, some decision that needs made related to finances or material possessions, related to this love connection being able to move forward. That's the wall that's in the way, that's stopping the Ten of Pentacles. That's why we're still in the Nine of Pentacles, single energy. These are the two people who work together as equals to build that Ten of Pentacles. This is the first clarifier of the entire reading. The Queen of Pentacles, the counterpart, is the last clarifier of the entire reading. It's like getting that unstuck, manifesting that connection, bringing that connection together seems to be what you're trying to figure out how to do, what you're trying to get a new idea about. That would be the wish fulfillment here. Directly under this Nine of Cups wish fulfillment is the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy of a heavy burden being carried. The fact that this is stuck, not able to move forward, that you guys are not actually together the way you want to be yet, that is a burden here. And that seems to be the problem that's holding everything up. Now, if you still have questions you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Leo love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.